We are headed to Hoosier Collecticon. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, people message me, can I buy this, can I buy that? My name is Scanlon, aka VHScrypt, and I'm a full-time vintage toy seller. Down there, huh?
Trying to be the VHScrypt Junior.
Put yourself ahead of me, please. What? The incredible thing of my life just happened to me. Somebody came up and bought that Pokemon sheet.
No way.
What?
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 Toy Overdose in America!
You're already on thin ice because you're asking me to drive and talk, which is two things. I mean, I have ADHD, usually one task at a time. You'll see. You ready? Let's do this. No, rental car.
Starting route to Hancock County Fairgrounds.
We are headed to Hoosier Collecticon. So all vintage toy show, 1950s through 1999. And to my knowledge, this is the only one in the country that I've ever heard of that doesn't allow anything newer than 1999. So, but that's what I'm into. So I've ended in February, and then I believe the first one was in October of 2024, but I didn't vend or attend that one. February, that was like a snowstorm. All these roads were covered with ice, horrible driving conditions. There were wrecks. I remember on this road, there were cars that, you know, swerved off the road into the guardrail on the way there because it was that bad out. I think there's about 120 tables, so I think 50 to 60 vendors, maybe a little bit more, because some people might only have one table, but some people probably have a little more too. I mean, some of the stuff, I'm looking at the price tag just going, you know, there's no way, no matter how good of a show I have today, this couldn't come home with me. But, you know, you bring the best of what you have too, so you hope to make some trades and soften the blow a little bit that way. This is it. It's in these buildings over
Turn
here.
left.
This is the building that I'm in, building 2. Let's see if I can find a spot around the side here. Oh, please let me park right here. This will be perfect. First, I think we'll go in, get the lay of the land, just see how the tables are set up, who's our neighbors and stuff. There he is. What's up, man? What's going on, dude? I was drinking a little last night. I saw your text though, but I think I'm one of these. Yeah, here's me. So, pretty wide spot. I think this is like 8 or 10 foot table. And then I'll push these against the wall, put a couple tables in front and kind of just build up. The other thing that's nice is like, this is Troy. He's an Ohio toy guy, so we do shows together all the time. So it's nice to be next to a friend because you can collaborate on the space and you don't feel like you're in someone's way. But what's up, brother?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Oh, good.
Already I saw more stuff than I can afford. I stopped at one table. What's up, Rich?
Good to see you.
Mike?
All right.
A little bit of an odd dynamic. We're all from Pittsburgh, and we all went to the same high school, and we're all degenerate collectors. We were not in high school at the same time. We're about 4 years apart each, but might be something in the water around where we live that they make collectors.
Degenerate collectors, and they're like,
Yeah. This is their first time then in Hoosier, and attending too. So, looking to do some big damage. All right, we ready to do this? Some stuff's gonna fall out. Watch, defense. No. So I have a dolly, so I think the first order of business is I'll unbury the dolly, and then we can load stuff on it. Point tread is open. Probably my best piece that I brought with me is a promotional sheet of uncut Pokemon holographic cards. So it's a hefty item, $10,000. I'm gonna bring that in so I can feel safe about it. Boyd is Body Stews on Instagram. A lot of people would know him as, but super high level vintage toy collector, mainly into Black Star, Dakin, stuff from the 70s and 80s. And he just has a super cool vibe about his collecting. I mean, I think, you know, everybody takes note of what he does. So he's helping me out at the table today. What's up? Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good. Trying to figure it out here. You ever into the Pokemans?
Not really, no.
Really? You're like how old are you?
It was like a little after my time. I'm 40.
Is your brother younger?
Yeah, my brother. It was.
So he would have had some Pokemans.
Yep.
So this is my heavy hitter.
Whoa.
Thank you. Uncut
So what is
sheet.
that?
So this is just the cards, but before they went through the slicer to make them into cards.
Cool, yeah.
And this particular sheet they handed out as a promotion for KB Toys. Every KB Toy stores had a Pokemon tournament for the release of Pokemon Fossil, and the winners got these.
That's so cool.
So every store had one, but they're still, I mean, this is heavy.
That feels rare.
10K.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Little nerve-wracking bringing this one, but it's like, I hope someone doesn't rear-end me.
Do you have anyone ahead lined up ahead of time or no?
Ulysses asked about it, so,
Of course
you know.
You did. Yeah.
I'm only slightly a Pokemon collector, but just to look at this,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, that's incredible.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Has all the details of the store that it came from. So it's like, you'll see the sheets. I've never seen anybody have the shipper box that it came in. So I had a friend purchase it from a comic shop, and then he was looking for startup money to fund his business. He actually owns a horror movie museum in Ohio. It's amazing. So he was offloading this and said, hey, you know, I want to sell it. So that's how it came to my possession. But original Tony Hawk Powell board. So this has been reissued probably 50 times, but this is the original one. It's not all wood. They used a material called bone light. It's like in between the plies. So that's how you know it's an original if it has the bone light in there. These people had amazing stuff last time. So I'm from Pittsburgh. We don't get a lot of like Kenner employee prototype stuff. They just had paperwork, unreleased RoboCop 12-inch. They had the boxes for unreleased RoboCop just at their table casually. I'm like, how much for this? 20 bucks. I think I'll take it. Look out for this table. They have plenty yoinks. A yoink. You see it and you have to have it. So, I mean, if somebody came up behind you and saw a yoink in front of you, they might reach around and grab it out from under. So it's got to be fast, but it's so funny when people actually like take notice of the weird. I try and use my own lingo. I don't know. That's my favorite part about being an Instagram seller. It's like eBay, there's some expected level of professionalism with the whole deal, but Instagram, you make your own rules. I'm gonna decide, you know, my price, how I wanna say it, what I wanna sell, when you have to pay, you know, the guidelines for shipping. It's all on you, so. I'm not a big rules person, which is why I like that. What's up, Jeeves?
How you doing, man? How's
Hey.
the drive?
Good. He's our type of collector, toxic stuff, turtles, rare turtles. But I had a friend interested in his Dino Riders collection. He doesn't want to ship it because Dino Riders, super fragile.
I just feel bad if they broke. They're already like just so fragile.
Yeah.
The
He's an
dinos-
easygoing dude though. Like I've
Yeah.
shipped him like a T-Rex. I'm sure not everything that I've ever shipped him for Dino Riders has come perfect. So I'm like, whatever. If I can work out a deal between two friends, then it's all good. I envy like T-shirt sellers. Just drop it in the bag, seal it.
Yep.
My goodness, I'm there for 8 hours stacking up boxes. There he is. I saw Sasha. I was like, you did bring Jordan, right? You didn't leave him?
Disappeared already, thank you.
Yeah.
What do I owe you for that, by the way?
Nothing.
How much was it?
No, you're good.
Sure?
Yeah. Well, I hand loading in.
Yeah.
That's all.
no problem.
But we don't have much. No, I'm gonna load in, buddy. I'll catch up with you.
You want a hand? I don't mind.
Hey, I'll take whatever I can get. Everyone's gonna see you walking in. Who's this guy? Who's this guy with the heat? Well, this is just straight up yours, right?
Oh, yeah, that's my guy. Thank you very much.
Most of my stuff anymore is sourced from other collectors that I actually sell to. So it's like, you know, if you have a focus, your collection is Battle Beasts or your collection is Mad Balls, your neighbor may come and say, you know, I have all my old turtles, and those people have, you know, 50 Turtles figures that they have no want or need for, and then, you know, maybe they trade it to me for stuff that they want, or I'm buying people out for cash, but it's just connections anymore. I like going to the thrift store, I go to the Goodwill bins a little bit, but it's not any like major part of what I do. Thrifting is dead. You know, you're not gonna find a Mad Ball, you're not gonna find a complete vintage figure or a figure with any accessories at all. The scooter I might just ride in. So this is a Mexican bootleg Rude Ralph. 4 different colors they made. They have all different color hair. So there's like a pink, a green, a yellow, and I think there's an orange hair, but the face is a little bit squishy and he's a little bit bigger, but I have a couple different ones of these. Cool. So Jordan did this sticker specifically for the event. That's Grigori the vampire bat, little cornfield. So before I post claims on Instagram, I have just a little video of Cecil Carrot spinning. I didn't know about that figure as a kid. I loved California Raisins. I had probably 24 California Raisins figures, but I didn't know that they made him. And I didn't know that he was so expensive as he was. So when I started reselling toys, I found one in a lot that I probably picked up for $5, and I said, he's over $100 for this carrot, but just something about him, he makes me smile. I can't look at that figure without laughing. So Retro Slacker birthday gift. Dude, love the shirt.
Man.
What's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, good seeing you too.
When's the last time you've ended?
It's been a bit. Like usually I just bring like the Pixel Dan stuff and like the books and t-shirts and stuff, but I brought just a bunch of stuff from my own basement now.
And there's enough stuff down there, huh?
Trying to be the VHScrypt Junior.
Put yourself ahead of me, please. This is my first show of a big run, so it's like this show, Toypalooza in Pittsburgh is next week, which I'm really looking forward to. Great Ohio Toy Show. Toy Ohio is always in October, so it's coming up. It's good to have them back to back because every show I do, I just tear my whole house apart and make a big mess. My wife is going, why is there toys on every flat surface? In our kitchen, in our marital bedroom, there's toys. She hates it. But
do you ever worry about like running low on stock as you're going, or do you just go back and replenish like along the way?
There are like deals coming, like, I have stuff in the mail to me right now that'll be ready for Toypalooza next week.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Let me show you one. This is gonna blow your mind. Message on Instagram yesterday from my friend. Is this what I think it is? My friend just found it at the thrift store for $45. Is it what he thinks it is?
Yeah. It was a mail away, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, mail away. Big
so,
t-shirt. That's incredible.
And I said, well, tell your friend I have $800 with his name on it right now. It's in the mail to me.
That's incredible.
So it'll be at Toypalooza next week, which I'm psyched for.
Awesome. That's awesome.
All right, the man of the hour.
Gotta figure it out.
Happy belated birthday. There's some crash dummies in here for you, buddy. Appreciate you.
How are you, dude?
Yeah, let's do a little unboxing. You can see what's here. There's not that much, but.
Ooh.
You actually purchased that one.
So
don't, not a gift, but.
He's cool. Little spare tire.
Dan, I have a dolly at my table. Please take my dolly because we're done.
Oh, okay. I don't have too much, thankfully.
Yeah, a couple trips, it'll make it easier.
That'll be helpful.
Yeah. Now time to figure out where everything goes. If you don't get your looks around quick here, some of the best stuff is going to the other dealers, so.
I have an envelope with cash for you.
You do?
Yeah. I'm EG's Toy Hube.
All right, man.
What's up, buddy? Good to see you. What's up,
EG's
dude?
Toy Hube. The Cosmic Cowboys Iron Jaw. Yeah.
I have the dude with the red thing held for you, but I can hold that one if you want.
Yeah, I think I'll hold it, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
The Indian one, isn't it?
Yep.
Here you go.
Thank you. $375 on the Iron Jaw. It's just, what do you think of that price on the Iron Jaw? It's just like you can't get the guns.
I couldn't find it at all. I looked. I was like, this is awesome, and I tried to find the line. The rest of them are pretty cheap, actually. From foreign websites, but this one is just gone.
Well, we see why. It's like, he stands head and shoulders above the rest of them. It's like, I could see somebody having this figure and put $500 on it, but I want someone to buy it. Can I get you a sticker? I have those event stickers.
Yes. Can I get a picture of you with the bonking stick?
I would love that. You want to hold the bonking stick?
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks.
Dude, pleasure meeting you finally, by the way.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you have in the...
These are the Muscle Mutt drawings.
Oh.
The original Muscle Mutt drawings from Ulysses. And
then, so you just picked these up from him?
Yes, and then...
Smart man.
The crazy one is... this is the non-froggy prototype.
What? Dude, congratulations.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
So we've been in the building for what, 15 minutes? Muscle Mutt's prototype. I'm okay. What?
What?
What? This is a bat of a carrot that somebody on Instagram found this and tagged me because my logo is the carrot. So I immediately messaged them and said, please tell me that you grabbed that and how much would it be to send it to me. So the guy, Dave, was extremely nice and he mailed this to me for free. So it's just kind of like a weird ball bat thing, but it's a carrot, so I brought it with me. I've been selling vintage toys full time for 5 years now. So 2020 I started kind of before COVID was a thing, and I didn't expect COVID to happen, but obviously that kind of caused a little bit of a vintage toy boom. And I had a corporate job where I was doing both, selling a little toys, and I worked at cable and internet company, Comcast here. It's like Sky would be like the closest equivalent if you're from the UK, but I begged my wife to let me quit my job and do toys full time because I thought I could make a little bit more. And I didn't right away, but I do now. I do okay. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, people message me, can I buy this? Can I buy that? It's funny, this is like such a buyer's show, right? Like this only opened 4 minutes ago and you're seeing people, both arms, full of stuff.
Have a good night.
Thank you so much. I have stickers too. Please take one. Yeah. So a little bit of an interesting situation this morning. I did a deal yesterday. It was some of my stuff, some of Boyd's stuff, nearly a 5-figure deal. And part of it was some carded Star Wars. Part of it was a vinyl Cape Jawa, which if you're familiar with Kenner stuff, that's a very early variation of that figure. It could be, you know, 1,200, 1,500, up to a couple thousand. When I got here this morning, the person that bought it from me came up, and I guess there were some concerns about the authenticity. One of his friends had looked at the figure and said, I'm not sure if this is real. So the true story of it was I got that figure on a card back with a cracked bubble. So I took that figure out brand new myself. I know it's real. And then there's a gentleman that's also set up here at Hoosier. He runs the Cincinnati Toy Museum. So he would know vinyl Cape Jawa. He probably has seen 50 of them in his life and knows how to authenticate them. But I think he was able to look at it and assuage the situation. But that was, you know, first thing that happened in the morning. Not what you want to hear. Your $1,500 figure may or may not be real. So I guess here at Hoosier Collecticon, it's run by Anthony, Froggy Flips, and Tim Talks Toys. One of the best things about this show is that the organizers really look after the vendors and the community at large. If they know that you're into something, Madballs in your instance, or for me, I've actually been collecting Pokemon cards. Anthony just dropped off a binder about a year ago. I told him I'm setting out on a goal. I want to get every Pokemon card, every set, 1999 to 2008. And I'm not close, so maybe I'm about halfway there. Since I told him that, he's been stashing every Pokemon card that he gets. And I haven't even opened this yet, but let's see. It's just full. And these are 2013, 2014, 2008, so these are getting to be, you know, nearly vintage cards, and there's some potentially valuable cards in here. Oh, that's a good one. As collectors, we all have stuff that means little to nothing to us, or it was given to us by a friend, we got a screaming deal, and I think it's about finding the right person that stuff should go to. So it's like, he's not worried about Pokemon cards, he's more into, you know, finding the rarest My Pet Monster or whatever it may be, but hey, you gotta think of other people. So I try to be that way too, which is why I think he did this. But.
Toys are
Awesome.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Now everybody jump. We'll do a freeze frame jump. Like the 70s.
Crazy.
So kind of a good example of what could happen at this show. This is all within 5 minutes. I had an uncut sheet of Pokemon cards, $10,000 item, sold. Someone came right back. I was just placing the Skeleton Warriors original painting back in place. $2,500 item, sold. 5 minutes. I was happy before, but I mean, I'm very happy. And they went to good homes, which is always good to know. But I had the painting for 1 day, and I've had the Pokemon sheet for about a year. Should I move over this way? I think my role in vintage toys is kind of like a glue guy. I'm friendly with mostly everybody. I know mostly everybody, and I try to remember the type of vintage toys that everybody likes. So if something's moving, if Lewis says to me, I need a carded Madballs Oculus, and I see one, I'm able to kind of facilitate that somehow. So I'm just kind of that like networking guy that everybody knows, and that's how I source, that's how I sell, that's how I get traction on Instagram. I hope that the future of toys is, in-person shows, honestly. I like meeting people, finding out why they collect what they collect, suggesting new stuff. It's like, if I feel like I have a bit of knowledge that you may not have, I'm sharing that here. You do a little bit of that on Instagram too, but it's like, please don't let it go all online where it's just eBay, faceless transactions. There's no life behind that. Please take him home. He needs a good home. You can take him out of the clamshell too. He's perfect. $650 both.
The sad thing is my son that wants this one, not me.
Oh, get which one you want to get. He's not even, where's he?
He also wants a car, so that's...
Yeah, one or the other, please. Battle Armor Skeletor can't drive you to school. So the most incredible thing of my life just happened to me. Somebody came up and bought that Pokemon sheet.
No way.
I was placing the Skeleton Warriors painting back. I have not set it down yet, and someone purchased that consecutively, 5 minutes.
No wonder you're so chirpy.
What? Jordan here, Ill Strips, did a sticker just for this event, Hoosier exclusive, if you can see that in the light, and Cecil's on it. So.
Yeah, we've done a few of them now.
Yeah, well, I have a show in California in January, and there's a carrot sticker already done for that show. So.
He's a nice model. It won't be the last time I draw Cecil.
Yeah, he's rough around the edges, which is like, I think that's a VHScrypt hallmark. Yeah. You might hear a curse, might be a crude joke, but put a little humor into toys.
Hey.
What do you have to say?
What to the?
Yeah, I don't know. This was the best toy show ever. Like everyone says, come to this show. It's going to be a killer show. We're going to have great goods. This was the best toy show I've ever seen.
And he has said that multiple times, so he's not just saying it for camera.
But does this travel with me?
Yeah. I mean, unless you want me to hang on to it.
No, I want this in my room so bad.
Awesome, buddy.
Yeah. Where do I see myself in 5 years' time? I hope in a very similar position to what I do now. I love what I do. I've never done this to be, wealthy. I've done it for the community aspect, and I do it because of my own personal passion that I have for toys and collecting. In 10 to 15 years, I think our game is going to change. Some of the older folks are going to get out of the game, so things like Aurora model kits and Major Matt Mason and, some of the toys that still have appreciation here are going to phase out in favor of things like Street Sharks, where the people that had Street Sharks as a kid are just coming into their financial earning prime. They have expendable money to go collect that type of stuff. Pokemon cards is going to be a major part of the future of even toy shows and collecting. So I feel like I have to learn some of that stuff and all of the years of Pokemon cards that I missed out on. But I'm definitely going to have to evolve. It's one thing, if you see yourself as a person that's going to do this for life, you have to evolve with the trends. Would I love to sell Madballs forever? Sure. But if selling Madballs forever doesn't pay my mortgage and my car payment and all of the things that are necessities, then I have to find out what is selling. So I don't know what exactly that is and what it looks like, but I would adapt if I had to.
On the next episode!
Today we are in Indiana, and more specifically we're at Hoosier Collecticon. It's Mr. Pixel Dan.
Toy Overdose!
And we're here to make a deal.
Yep.
What have you got on these, Froggy?
It's stupid.
Stupid.
It's stupid.